No, I fucked it up.
You want to stop it or?
Nah, we're good. We just jumped the gun a little bit.
No cussing now for what? 30 seconds?
Yeah, give it a little 30 seconds. Boom.
Boom.
All right. Well, we were just fake live for about a minute. Oh, what an idiot.
Idiot.
All right. And we're good to go. All right. Welcome to the Thorn 2-Pack. I am your host, General Manager Thorn Brewing Company, Thomas Edward Kiely. From Massachusetts, home of the first chocolate chip cookie. And with me, as always, sleeved up top, half naked down below, Taylor Michael Allen, Sales Director, Thorn Brewing Company. Thank you for your company today.
As always.
I was starting to think you weren't going to show.
I was running a little late.
You did run a little late. You know, I actually do I'm like, why are you so fucking late? But then, like, every time you get hit, I still have, like, 5 minutes left of shit.
That's what I'm saying. I ended up sitting here and just playing on my phone. So
I need the pressure of you being like, yo, dude, why are we not ready to go?
Yeah,
my bad.
I'm ready.
So yesterday when we were talking, I was like, oh, dude, we got a meeting. We're going to try to do maybe some, like, Padre parties outside.
Yep.
I think we're doing it.
Awesome.
We're going.
I'm into that.
So we have Ernie's got a wedding outside on the August 8th. August 15th is the first day. A dude across the street has these, like, fucking massive monitors. So we're going to be, like, setting up the sick outdoor space. And so the 15th, he's doing a hockey viewing party because he's got a hockey team that Thorn is sponsoring, a.k.a. They're using our logo on a shirt. We give him a case of beer every week.
Whatever.
And hopefully they don't murder anybody while wearing our jerseys. That'll be a bad luck. Try to cut someone with their skate.
Hit up HR. Ooh, Emma, I got a problem for you. Just knife someone with a skate.
Yeah, I'll ask him if he can spell Thorn wrong or something. Be like, dude, that's not us. Yeah. Clearly, like, we don't spell it like that.
Thorne?
Yeah, something like that. Or put like an omelet over the O or something like that. Exactly. Like something funky. But so the 16th, the day our Michelada party.
Right.
We're gonna have. I think the Padres are playing at 1. We think, and that's gonna be the first one. So it'll be Michelada party / outdoor Padres viewing party.
Dope. Let's
That'd be cool, right?
Yeah, I'm into it.
Better be.
Bring
There's only like
Mitchies.
There aren't that many outdoor spaces like this,
right?
Where you can actually like still go out now and be socially distanced and have a beer.
A beer?
Drinking a beer.
Are we going to roll a bar out, or what's the plan? Sell cans? How are we doing that?
Yeah, so we already have this like a
little bar.
What do you call the thing like that the horses go in?
Horse
portable stable
thing? Yeah, sure.
That's a better word out there.
Portable bar.
Well, yeah, we'll get it.
Horse bar?
When we're dead. Horse bar. It's a horse bar.
It's a horse bar.
Yeah, we're going to have a horse bar, but also because now in the past when we had done events out here, you couldn't bring your beer with you because the sidewalk isn't premised. Now it is.
Right.
So we just got to connect the two with the chain, and now you can actually bring your beer on the sidewalk.
Perfect.
So you could get it from the bar. So we can do like cans here or something.
Yeah.
And you can go to the bar. Or we could set up a jockey box. I hate jockey boxes. I think they're the worst.
I'll be honest. I have one in my garage, the Thorn jockey box, and it needs some love.
We haven't used that jockey box in like 5 months.
I know. It's
they're
a little
rank.
scummy. A little scummy.
Oh yeah, these things are getting a deep clean.
Yeah.
A nice line. It's a good excuse though. Actually, I prefer when we don't use them for 3 months.
Me too.
Because then it's like so obvious, like, oh, these things are getting fucking a little TLC.
And what's nice is these dudes in the back know what they're doing. My guys didn't know much about jockey boxes, so I would end up having to do like the caustic pack, and I was just like, dude, I hate these fucking things.
I've done so many of those. I remember one of the first festivals I ever did. I was tightening the CO2 tank, and the end of the wrench hit the top nozzle of the tank, and it shot up like a missile right next to my head. Almost killed myself. Yeah. And Mike Mello gave me an extra tank. Thanks, Mike.
What a guy.
I don't know if he probably couldn't have done much to save me if that thing hit me in the face, but I don't think I ever appreciated how close to death I probably was. It was like a rock.
Yeah, that could have killed me.
It made a very loud noise.
That's terrifying.
It might have been. Nah, doesn't matter.
That's funny.
I'm not going to bring up old memories. All right, so we saw there was an article in Brewbound, which is going to subscription, by the way. I don't know where I'm going to get all my news. Probably just going to have to suck it up and pay for it.
Yeah, it's expensive, too.
Yeah, $370 a year. So here's the thing. As just like a regular human, probably not worth it.
Right.
But as someone that, like, for a company, it's good to have the information.
100%.
They post a lot of stuff from Nielsen. What?
I said I'm piggybacking on your account.
Oh, it'll be a Thorn account.
Perfect.
I'll give you the link.
My guy.
But seltzer, they do it in like periods. I think it's like 2-week buy periods at a time or something. Hard seltzer outsold all of Miller.
Right.
Nuts.
I think it was Yeah, it was all Miller. Was it also AB or was it just
I
Miller?
thought it was Miller Lite.
Okay, maybe that's what it was. Yeah.
That's insane.
Insane.
And again, it's still like 3 guys. It's like White Claw, Truly, and was it Bon Vive? Is that the third big
Bon
one?
Vive or whatever.
It's insane.
I mean, even last night, my roommate's getting ready to leave the house at like 6:30. I'm like, where are you going? I yell out the window. He's like, going to get some more claws. I was like, oh, man. He's like, I got a big gaming night tonight. Got to drink a whole 12-pack of claws. I was like.
A gaming night?
Yeah, he's into the Warzone.
Oh, is a Warzone guy?
Yeah.
I play Warzone for children. It's Fortnite.
Yeah.
I'll say, hey, anyway, I'll see you in Salty.
Yeah.
Come find me. Come get your boy in Salty. I land at the brick house. What's up? Let's do this. Let's dance.
That's a challenge.
I play on my iPad. I'm terrible.
Oh my
It's
God.
fun. My roommate, before from Cleveland, he moved back and he used to have it on his Xbox, and I never played before. I was terrible.
Yeah.
I downloaded it on my iPad, and then we would just play as like a duo. He'd carry me all the time. But
Yeah.
he left a headset behind, which is the one that I use now for my Zoom meetings.
Right.
And I'll play with him every now and again. It's like
I'm one of those type of people. I'll download a game, play it for like a day, and then I'm like, nah, my attention span's just short. I got the attention span of a child.
You know what? Fortnite was great for me. It was like, especially when I was first starting to play, this is back when I was working like 70, 80 hours a week, and it was just nonstop, and I needed like that separation.
Yeah.
And nothing else I would do would really like take me out of it, and Fortnite was like the thing that like I'd pay attention on that.
Good mental break.
Yeah. It gave me the break.
I feel that.
So it helped. Now it's probably, I just waste my time. I should probably read a book or something. Books.
I always
Come
say
on.
that. I get one chapter in, never see it again. Never see it again.
Yeah, you don't strike me as a reader.
No, not really. Not at all. I'm a social guy. I like to hang out with people
Yeah,
instead.
you like to talk.
I like to talk.
Did you see Sawstone? Do you see how I did the little?
Yeah,
I didn't put
you
the
gotta,
word.
You got to admit that.
I don't want to get sued either.
You got to admit that was the weakest fucking response.
Yeah, but think about it. They're like, imagine who you think they are. Little 3-Barrel Brewery in Kentucky. They're probably just good old boys that are just like, gee shucks, like.
Yeah, it was just like
I saw. Did you see any of their other posts?
No, I just read the one you sent me.
It is like. It reminds me of if Dennis wasn't involved in Thorn Street North Park.
Right.
Day one, like just a couple homebrewers excited to have a brewery and like local family friends. It had that really wholesome vibe.
Imagine just know Dennis and then with Dennis.
That's when the boog comes out, swinging from the chandeliers.
Who wants to light some shirts on fire?
It's funny. So they personally, like as a company, were like, "Hey, please don't harass anybody." Again, they're just like so nice, and and that's why they're a little 3-Barrel Brewery, and Stone is the fucking
monster that it is,
5th biggest because Stone takes it by the balls.
Right. Oh man,
and Sawstone takes a kick in the balls.
Yeah,
but it is what it is. It sucks. It's a bummer. But then they linked all the things that Stone had challenged. Again, I don't blame Stone. Hey, don't hate the player. Hate the game. And I think Stone's they're playing the game. I don't know. You can't be mad at him for that. You can call Greg a douchebag because he definitely seems like a douchebag. But you can't blame the company for doing it.
No, I feel it. I agree too.
I'm still landing there.
Yeah.
Although they did claim that they did offer a proposal.
Sawstone did.
Yeah. Because Stone was saying, hey, you were going to come with a proposal. You didn't send anything.
Right.
So now did they? I can't imagine Stone lying that they didn't see a proposal. So I don't know if I got lost in the shovel.
Like you said, Stone, probably 5 people on their legal team. Sawstone, probably one of the dude's wives.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know what I mean? It's like, shit got lost.
Yeah, and it's whatever. Again, I just don't. Stone has nothing to gain by picking on a little brewery in Kentucky. Yeah. It's not even worth their time. I think they're just checking boxes.
Yeah, I think that just paired with the Miller Coors issue. I think it kind of blew it out of proportion. Yeah. Like I think people took it the wrong way. So
yeah, I'm done. This is my final judgment.
I like it.
Done. Unless some other new information comes out. I'm done with it. Dude, did you see the friggin' mustard beer?
You said this to me. I was like, "There's no fucking way this is real." And then, pull it up. Where is it?
I'm pulling up right now. Let me take off this other one. So, Oscar Blues, who, by the way, Oscar Blues claims to be the first craft brewery to can their beer.
Right.
Here's a little fun fact for you. When I first moved from Boston to California, I went to San Francisco. I was going to be starting Craft Beer Guild of San Francisco,
right,
which was a sister company to CBG down here in San Diego. That was my intention. So I was going around talking to a bunch of breweries, looking at warehouse space, trying to figure out what areas we'd cover, and blah, 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 right? I had no business doing that, by the way. I was so woefully not knowledgeable enough.
You gotta learn. You gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I loved doing it, and it was fun.
Yeah.
But while I was there, I became friendly with Pete Schlossberg, who's Pete's Wicked Ale.
Yeah.
So Pete was starting a new brand with one of the Shelton brothers. Shelton brothers are one of the, they import some of the, it's like them and Be United. Right. They import most of like the really cool, like Cantillon type Tre Fontaine. I think Shelton brothers does both of those. I think I could be wrong. But they, so one of the Shelton brothers and Pete was starting a new brand. It was called Mavericks. It was going to be all session beers ahead of its time.
Ahead of its time.
They're ahead of their time.
Yeah, a little too soon.
A little too soon. Actually, the tagline was like "Earn your beer." It was pretty much like Sufferfest that Sierra Nevada bought out a year ago.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the same concept.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's poor bastards.
Yeah,
I know. But anyways, so Pete, who's awesome by the way, he said Oscar Blues claims to be the first craft brewery to can his beer. He says it was him.
Interesting.
But now that Pete sold to what's it called? They do like Seagram's.
Oh,
Magic Cat. No.
Seagram's.
Yeah, they own Seagram's. I think they own Seagram's. I might be wrong on that. I feel pretty good about it. They own Magic Hat. Fuck. I think they're based out of New York or something. Doesn't matter. He sold to them however long ago, 20 years ago. And then they pretty much killed the brand. Pete got into chocolate. And then he's doing this, and who knows what he's doing now.
Chocolate.
Yeah. But anyways, but now there's like his entity doesn't exist to fight the fight, so Oscar Blues takes it.
Yeah.
I believe Pete. I don't really know anyone from Oscar Blues.
Yeah, I mean, I think Oscar Blues is probably the first one to mass produce and distribute crafting cans, right? I mean,
I think they've been doing it the longest.
Yeah.
I don't know that they were. I still don't know that they were the first.
All right.
Well, it was probably close enough, but I'm still giving it to Pete. Pete wouldn't lie.
Pete's your boy.
These mustard beer making guys, they would lie.
They're fucking mustard. Anyways, what is this mustard beer?
So it is. I looked it up. It is a wheat ale
with mustard.
It is a goofy beer. Hold on, let me put it up. It's got a ton of shit in it. So I think the idea is that it doesn't actually have mustard in it. It's like it pairs with mustard or some shit like that.
I don't know about you, but I would not pick that up off the shelf.
Not in a million years. So apparently they're doing it. It's like their anniversary.
Oh, okay.
So last year they did a mustard ice cream. And then this year they're doing this. Fuck, I had this thing queued up. So it is. Oh, by the way, the head brewer of Oscar Blues was talking about the beer, and we're stoked on bold flavors at Oscar Blues Brewery, and we never shy away from a challenge. With French's mustard beer, we elevated the classic yellow mustard flavor with tangy lemon and lime to create a tropical wheat ale I'd pair with a loaded hot dog on the hottest day of the year. Do you know the head brewer's name?
No.
Juice Drapeau.
Juice! My boy Juice! Oh, dude, what a badass.
Is that like a French? Is juice like? Is it pronounced something else in French?
Juice.
I don't know.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, that sounds disgusting.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I already don't like mustard, so
I don't mind mustard.
It's got to be like Kraft, ground mustard, like none of this yellow French bullshit.
I don't know. Like when I'm eating a pretzel, I don't even. I get so torn with the mustard because I don't really like it that much. But the pretzel's dry.
Yeah, you need it.
There is a better dip out there, and I don't think it's beer cheese either. There's a better dip than both of those that just hasn't been discovered yet.
I agree.
You know what it might just be? Butter.
It literally might just be butter. Butter and garlic. Give me some of that,
There we go.
Yeah.
A garlic butter.
Like a garlic butter.
We did it.
We're going to invent the next...
Hit a boomer.
Yeah, as I was saying, we're going to invent the next pretzel dip.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. That'd be delicious. Okay. Well, anyways, that's disgusting. So...
Yeah, that's gross.
That exists.
I'm not going to lie,
I think it's just a one-off.
I'm not going to lie, though. I'm going to buy it just to try it.
Oh, I am not buying that.
We're buying it.
No, I'm not buying it. If you have it
and
we're sitting next to each other...
Oh, yeah, I'll buy it. We're going to try it.
I'll have a sip.
Okay. I'll take that. I'll take that challenge.
But even if I like it, I'm not going to buy it because I'm stubborn and I already said I'm not going to buy it.
Fair. I'll fall on that sword.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm a slave to my stubbornness. But yeah, if you're going to buy it, I'll give it a lick.
I'm into it.
Okay. You found something that was interesting that you forwarded to me. It looks like someone made almost like a Gatorade beer, or at least the can design was that of Gatorade, right?
Well, it's like an art beer, so it's like the can design is
beer.
different art or some shit.
No mustard. Let's see how this is working. Where'd this go?
Space Jam.
They're missing.
Oh no!
Hold on, I'll find it. So, anyways, but keep going. So.
Yeah,
there was a Space Jam.
So it was an ad I saw on Instagram or Facebook, and it was for a art beer can. So it didn't have a brand on it. It didn't say who it was brewed by. It just said like having a special Space Jam party. Get a can design. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, I have to move.
Get a special like graphic can design for your parties.
Yep.
And honestly, I mean, I sent it to you like an hour ago, so I didn't really do any of the digging on it, but apparently you did.
Because I was like, what is this? Like, did someone? How do you not get like a cease and desist? You come out with a Gatorade beer, right?
Yeah.
All right. So here, I'll pop it up. So here's what. So when you first sent me the thing, that's what I saw, right?
Right.
So I'm like, okay, well, that's Gatorade. Are you even legally allowed to do that?
Right.
What it looks like was they were having a contest, like a can design contest, and it was like you can just create your own design and get a beer made from it. I'm like, okay. I mean, I don't hate the idea. It's kind of fun, but I'm like, what are they? Like, how does all that work?
Right.
And then I'm like, on the website, they show a single can, they show a triple can, then they show the flat label.
Right.
Well, legally, you have to say where the beer is brewed.
Did it say?
Damn right it said. Boom. Boom. Absolution Brewing.
Absolution. No.
So, pretty much, what they do, it's the same beer. It's a blonde ale. So I think that it's just like this generic blonde ale, and then when you can buy it with those labels, it's like $36 for a 12-pack.
Ooh,
yeah, ouch,
brutal. What's the owner's name?
They're
of
wrapped.
Absolution.
I forget his name.
He's kind of a nut, but he's cool.
He got a ton of shit around here because when coronavirus first went down, he was part of that like coronavirus rally that was really like a Trump rally,
right?
Of a bunch of people just not wearing masks.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's
he caught a lot of heat for that. I've met him before. He's a nice guy. I like him.
I like him too. Yeah, it was funny in our little group chat. Everyone was hating, and I was like, "Dude, I've done like beer festivals with the dude," and I was like, "I like this guy.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, he's a nice guy."
Trump's a friggin' idiot, but I don't think just because you like Trump that doesn't necessarily make you a racist or anything like that.
I agree. I feel the same way.
Here's how I feel about that. Not all Trump supporters are racist, but all racists are Trump supporters. That's where I land.
Yep, that's. Good statement. I'm really curious at how this beer tastes too.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, the blonde?
36.
Nah, I don't really give a shit.
I'm just saying, $36 for a 6-pack? Like, holy shit.
12-pack.
12-pack. I mean, still.
I mean, it's ridiculously overpriced.
$36 for a 24-pack of like a bomb hazy IPA.
Yeah, well, I think because probably they didn't buy them. The cans are probably really expensive. They're wrapped. And they probably don't do a ton of them.
So you and I were, you just mentioned it too. How do you, like, as far as copyright infringement and stuff like that goes with these?
Well, there is a parody law, right? So you're allowed to, like, parody other famous things, but there are limits to it.
Right.
That is kind of funny. So you can have a beer that is the exact logo of Gatorade, but it just says sports beer. But you can't have the 5 letters STONE anywhere in the name of your brewery. What a world!
It's so true. Oh man,
that's where we're at. So I think I like the idea. I think it's cool.
Are you going to confuse your sports beer with your Gatorade?
Good question. I don't know if Gatorade cans. So, but if they package it in those like plastic squirt bottles like they use in hockey,
yeah, dude,
that'd be sick.
That would be.
So, do you know Zdeno Chara, defenseman for the Bruins? Mm-mm. He's like an 80-foot defenseman for the Bruins. He's probably the tallest hockey player of all time.
Right.
And he's, the best, him, Patrice Bergeron. He's arguably the best Bruin in the past 20 years. Easily top 3, probably the best. And he used to drink Coke on the side because just liked a little bit of sugar.
Yeah.
But they had like a partnership with like Gatorade or something like that, so he wasn't allowed to. So he would have to pour his Coke into a Gatorade bottle.
Oh, no way.
Before, so that's so freaking stupid. But
So stupid.
the things we do for that Gatorade money, huh?
Yeah, dude. You gotta keep them sponsorships
Yeah,
happy.
they're all owned
man.
by. They're probably. Maybe like Coke owns Powerade or something, and like Gatorade's Pep. They're all owned by the same people.
Yeah, it
right?
doesn't really matter.
Actually, I looked up French's. I'm like, who owns French's? French's was owned by a company. So French's sold in like 1920 to the company that had Frank's Red Hot.
Oh,
And then that whole company got bought out 3 years ago by they're called like McCracken.
Yeah.
You would they're like the most popular when you go to the grocery store. They're like the most popular seasoning line.
Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're owned by them now.
Dude, it's funny, man, when you look at like certain things like that. Like in a couple of years, everything's gonna have like one parent company and like a million.
Well, that's how it goes, right?
Right.
Contracts and expands and contracts and expands.
It's crazy.
I know. Hopefully we don't get contracted. Hopefully we expand. Jobs for everyone. All right. We have our one-on-one.
Oh, shit.
I know, because you booked a meeting at 10:30 like a dink.
I did.
I didn't call you out in front of the group. I called you out in public and
Thanks.
All right, bro.
All right, later.